at Circuit City's 12-hour...
Cards as a kid, and who didn't? You probably weren't too selective about what cards you got or where you stored them or what you traded them for, but boy, have things changed. Rick De Reyes again on set tonight with us with some tips in part 2 of his special series on the big business that is now baseball cards.
Yes, remember all that stuff you did with your cards? You threw them in the shoebox, all that stuff. It's out the window now. Collecting's gotten much more sophisticated. As card values have gone up, there's more at stake in buying the right cards, also in keeping them protected.
87 is really when cards really started to take off from baseball cards, around 1986, 87, yeah.
That's when many of these people, dealers and customers, say they started paying more attention to their cards, when they started to have value.
It's kind of a nostalgic thing, seeing cards 20 years old that I saw when I was a little kid or that I had when I was younger, and wanting to get them back. I've been buying a lot of them back. We've been spending a lot of money in the past few months.
Apparently, with so much at stake, cards that were once thrown in a shoebox and kept in the closet are now coming to card shows practically brand new and well protected. And everybody seems to be making money.
About 3 years ago at the San Jose show, I did up there. I bought Nolan Ryan rookies for $200 a piece. I bought 3 of them, and now they're $1,500 each.
I think my collection is worth about $10,000 now. A little bit, probably between 10 and 15.
Here's what collectors often look for in cards, ones that are in mint condition or look brand new. Superstars like Cecil Fielder often sell, especially cards from their rookie years. And the fewer printed, the more rare or valuable they are. All this has created more business. The Beckett Guides are part of the boom. They tell the monthly changes in the prices of cards in all sports. And it seems every week you can find card shows throughout the Southland or a new card shop opening up.
We started just selling the memorabilia at the start, and then all of a sudden we started putting the cards in our case, and the hobby just took off. So since then, it's just been primarily cards the whole way.
But more value often brings rip-offs. Counterfeit cards are now showing up, and it's costing collectors. But the newest card company, Upper Deck, has a high-tech solution. It puts holograms on all its cards.
We have heard many stories of hobby dealers recommending Upper Deck cards because they are counterfeit-proof. Our first card, our #1 card in 1989, was Ken Griffey Jr. That card now has a value put on it by collectors of $40. It can't be counterfeit because of the hologram on the back.
If you have a collection or you want to start one, here's some tips on how to protect it. Keep your most valuable cards in a safety deposit box. That's how many big collectors protect their investment. If you keep cards at home, even in a secret place, you should include them in your renter's or homeowner's insurance policy. And if your insurance company won't, shop around for a company that does. There are several in the Southland that carry such policies. Now, one sure way to protect yourself is to know how much you should be paying for each card. There's all sorts of guides on the market. Right here is the Beckett Monthly Baseball Monthly. It's one of the more popular ones. There's also a bigger, thicker volume that shows every card. These are only for the hot cards, and this one also has it for football, basketball, and hockey editions. So whatever your fantasy card is, it should be in here.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. They got football cards now and baseball cards and everything.
Ever since baseball took off, might as well go to the other sports as well.
You know, it's kind of a shame. We were talking, it's like the Ferrari market. You know, when it took off, the speculators got in, and the people that loved the cars couldn't afford them anymore. And it's kind of the same thing is happening with baseball cards.
Part of the fun still was just looking through them. That's how come probably people don't have mint condition cards, because you flip through them. You played with them.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
They're
Well,
for
you can
kids.
still do that. You can still buy a pack of the inexpensive cards for 50 cents or $1 or something and get lucky.
Yeah. I need
And
the
have
Andrews
fun.
card. You get that for me.
Thank you, Rick, very much. All right, speaking of having fun, we're going
Speaking
to
of
turn to
cards.
the weather and a whole bunch of other silly stuff. And here's Johnny.
New